Such pretty stuff. I love pretty stuff. I feel pretty sometimes. I feel pretty a lot. Welcome everybody to Dulcimerica. My name is Futch. Thank you very much for joining me here. Today I'll be showing you some cross-picking exercises that'll get you into the game and the headset of doing something with your flat picking and your finger picking and make things sound really nice and intricate. But before we go any further, I'm going to give a big shout out to one of my patrons on Patreon, Jeffrey Hamilton. Jeff, man, we have had some amazing times, and I really do appreciate everything that you do for me, encouraging and bringing me up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to do things. But as a patron, you are helping to do so much, and you know that, and I've told you that. But I really do appreciate you very much for everything that you do. And I want to thank you with this big old shout out and say I look forward to doing more of it this summer and this fall, and hope you guys can come back to Florida again real soon. Thank you, Jeffrey Hamilton. Now, those of you wondering what this shout out is about, some of my patrons have invested a little bit of money into becoming a dollar sponsor that gets them a shout out on the Dulcimerica program. But for $5 a month, you can have the works. You can have all my CDs, all my self-published books, high definition quality versions of Dulcimerica, better than the one you're watching right now, lots of tablature, behind the scenes videos, full-length concerts, and a lot more. Just for the price of a Starbucks venti caramel macchiato, you can get everything, plus all the new stuff that I do. That's all the new MP3s, all the new book pages, everything. My patrons get it first. Now, all the funds that come in from my patrons go towards upgrades in the studio, helping me to get new software, upgrade new gear, keeping my motorhome on the road in good shape, and also to make sure that there's something waiting to catch us if we fall, which happens sometimes out there. It also helps me to put together school and library programs where I do music education for kids in areas that don't have a budget. So you guys are making a lot of really good stuff happen, and I appreciate all of my patrons very much. If you want to find out more about it, visit this link right down here, www.patreon.com/bingfutch, and also make sure you check out the open house links on the left side in the featured tags. That's all for you to download as you're making up your mind about whether or not you want to join in. I certainly hope you will. It's a very, very amazing thing and an amazing community. Now let's talk about some cross-picking. Flat picking refers to anything you do when you're picking one note at a time, as opposed to strumming, which is strumming all three string courses at the same time. Cross-picking really applies largely to instruments with more than three string courses because they have to intricately hop over strings to get to other strings. With the mountain dulcimer, we basically have one string to hop over, and that's the middle string. So we go from bass to melody, melody to bass. That, my friends, is cross-picking. But how to work that into your right hand activity is what I'd like to talk to you about right now. We're going to use a D major scale, and we're going to harmonize that D major scale based on all of the naturally occurring chords. So we'll have D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor, C sharp diminished, and then we'll come back to D at the very, very top. And we're going to pick through this L-shaped pattern using all L-shaped chords like this. 002, 113, 224, 335, 446.5, 557, 6.5, 68, that's your C sharp diminished, and then 779 for our D. As we walk up that, I want you to use this picking pattern. Bass, melody, middle, melody, bass, melody, middle, melody as we go up the scale. Let's do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do that as eighth notes, by the way. So we'll be going like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So that C sharp diminished is not an L-shaped chord, but I wanted to use the natural chord as opposed to just a C, because it wouldn't sound right in that scale. So that's a great exercise to get you used to and program your right hand to start doing some cross-picking moves. You can incorporate that then into your playing, because there are a number of different ways we can roll across the fretboard. We can go from bass to melody and back. And normally in 4/4 time, you want to insert another note in there just so that everything squares out. So I would come across and do. But you can only do that so many times before it starts to all sound the same. So by doing some cross picking, we can change up the rhythm of the arpeggios just a little bit. Another thing you can do is you can also put some rests in there and just do it like this. How you make your way across the fretboard, there are many, many different ways to do it, but hopping across that middle string will add some variation to what you're doing and also give you sort of a classic pendulum type of movement. That bass tone acts as a pulse. So if you get to where you're not thinking about it too much, you can really have this nice little arrangement happening with just 3 strings on your mountain dulcimer. Cross picking doesn't mean you have to be cross when you're picking, but if you want to be cross, hopefully playing will make that go away very, very quickly. Thank you guys very much for tuning in for this episode of Dulcimerica. And if you'd like to find out more about Dulcimerica and dig deeper, look in the comment, not the comment section, but look in the video description down below, and you'll see the Dulcimerica episode guide, which will let you know what each of the over 300 episodes is covering, so you don't have to keep scrolling through hoping it's going to get to what you're looking for. I want to save you time so you can spend more time picking, grinning, and having a blast. Thank you guys again so much, and until next time, this is Bing Futch saying, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, play on, baby, play on. Frazzled. And that's a turkey wrap. Right. Oh man, now I see why that's not going in there so well. It's that big old strap. Ooh, got right to the end of the battery too. Nice. Let's not lose that